G'day folks, today we're going to take a look at the Defence of Darwin Museum. On the 19th of February 1942, the Second World War came to Australia. 188 aircrafts attacked Darwin from the south in a well-organised and well-planned attack. Then 54 bombers attacked 2 hours after the first raid. This was the same battle group that was involved in the well-known practice run about 3 months earlier, Pearl Harbor. There were more bombs dropped and more ships lost here in Darwin than in the Pearl Harbor attack. The Japanese had bombed the top end of Australia over 200 times, from Western Australia to Queensland, in an effort to hinder any chance of the Americans using the top end as a base. The museum is located at East Point, about 15 minutes drive from the centre of Darwin. The area for the most part has been preserved as it was at the time. This was a gun magazine where the shells for the 6-inch guns were stored. This was the mount to hold down the 6-inch guns. What's left of the lookout tower? There were smaller gun emplacements mounted into the cliffs. In an effort to defend Darwin, they installed a gun emplacement with a 9.2-inch gun, I think it was. But the gun was finally installed about 3 months after the last Japanese raid. We'll have a look at a replica of one shortly. All that is located outside of the museum. Now to go inside. When you first enter, you're directed to a room for a short video. It's a simulation video on the Darwin bombings played onto a glass panel. If you sit near the front, you get the feeling of being there as it evolves around you. And when that's finished, then there are heaps of interactive screens to complete the telling of the story. When you're finished, you can then go outside and take a wander through the large collection of artefacts. So this is a replica of the 9.2 inch gun. At the base, men would be running around trying to load the gun with these shells. Looking around at these guns now, it's quite hard to understand what it must have been like in their day. There are also a number of other buildings and sheds with stuff in them from other wars. There are a number of different displays from vehicles to weapons used over the years. I think this was used to find the distance to a target. Well, that's a pretty amazing place and well worth putting on your to-do list. Well, that's it. Till next time, happy travels.